Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Essex Wolves Esports YouTube channel. I am once again faceless, but I am joined by both Larry and Peach. Guys, thank you for coming in. Today, we are going to be talking about, we're going to be having, not necessarily a debate, but we're going to be looking at both the PlayStation Plus subscription service against the Xbox Game Pass subscription service. And we're going to try and decipher what we think is better, I suppose, is the way to kind of put it. So yeah, who wants to kick us off?
I think maybe me, because I've probably got both, and both because of PlayStation with the new subscription system, because they've only just brought into the UK about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I'm going to say. True. And mine's the premium because I had PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus on there. So because I don't think you've got that, John, have you? That version?
Not anymore. No, I've literally just got Plus at the minute.
Yeah.
Just standard.
So just to give a little explanation, PlayStation have just literally changed their whole subscription system, if you haven't heard, which instead of having one tier system, which is PlayStation Plus, they have now decided to have a 3-tier system. The standard, which is the one that you had before, or on PlayStation 5, less than you had before. An extra, I think they called it, where you get a bit with the standard, and then you get a wad of PlayStation 4 games and 5 games. And then there's the Crown Jewel, which is premium, which you get all the bits from the other two, including PlayStation Classic games from PlayStation 1, 2, and PSP, and streaming of games of the PS3 games, PS4 games, and some PS2, I think, if they were on the old PlayStation Now system. And obviously, Xbox has its own system, but I will say, for a start, so bear in mind, because it's very early, there are some teething issues. I'm going to say it's probably the nicest way of putting it, because I know they were putting Project Cars 2 and 3 and then suddenly disappeared. I think that might be because I think it was in some countries, but not in the UK. And it was, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. It could have been just suddenly chucked off. However, I will say, while the game choices are absolutely amazing and streaming quite a few games, I mean, you can stream Valhalla, you can stream Miles Morales, you can stream a lot of the good, like, classic PlayStation 4 games. You can't obviously stream PlayStation 5 stuff. And also, you can't non-stream PS3 stuff because the emulation's still not worked. Although I have been hearing through the grapevine they are fixing that and trying to find a way of doing it. But my main problem with PlayStation, the new one, is the flipping price. My lord, have they not heard of reasonable? Because I think that for a year of premium is £100 a year.
Yeah,
that's over mad. Half the amount of what standard is. It's just not worth it. And also, on the current situation, I can't get PlayStation Plus on PC to work at all. It keeps giving me green screen. I don't know why. I can't get it fixed. Really annoying. But I have also played the Game Pass / cloud system, and while it doesn't have the amount of games that PlayStation has, or some of the good stuff, as you do know, that obviously they are staying on a lot of the anything Xbox, it's going to stay on. And you also play Xbox games pretty easily, and 360 games. Again, very good, very fun, not too bad. And I think it's about £12 a month, which is not too bad for what Ultimate is with cloud. And cloud is pretty consistent. Because I will say my PlayStation's been a bit iffy depending on the game. Some games are better than others. I don't know why. I think it's just maybe the size of the game. It may be down to my Wi-Fi. But overall, I'd say PlayStation might have the amount of good games. They've now just done Ubisoft Plus, which means you get like Valhalla, South Park, Crew, Zombie. There's other good games on there. But with Xbox, you do get your Forza, your Halos, and all that.
Doom
Cloud is a lot.
and Gears. Don't forget about Gears.
Of course, Gears. But I mean, bear in mind that I think obviously when we're doing this, we are doing this very early stages of PlayStation's new streams service, and I know they've just announced that adding like Black Flag, Rogue, Liberation
Oh, Black Flag is a good game.
is, and I know there's some other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. Stray, which is that new cat game on the PlayStation, being put on. I normally go over to Xbox mainly if I want to stream because it's more stable. I think there's better games on definitely streaming and also more stable, and it works on the PC, and it has a browser, which the PlayStation doesn't. Which means as long as you've got an Xbox controller, you plug it into a PC, you should be able to play games no matter what, which is a lot more simpler than having to install it onto a desktop as well. I mean, what are the people's other opinions? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know Peach has got no PlayStation of the Plus situation, so
No, but I have plenty experience with my cousin's PlayStation.
fair. So what about you two?
Personally, I still think the Xbox area is a bit better.
Yeah,
Due
I don't
to
think they changed
one,
enough
like with
games
Game
though.
Pass, it consists of console, PC, and mobile.
Oh yeah, of course. They don't think you do mobile on PlayStation. I think.
I mean, there might be an app thing for that. I don't know.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
But yeah, no, there are certain games such as Grounded, World of Z, Among Us that are mobile based. And I just had that up. Where did you go? Grounded is definitely one that plays a bit better on mobile. And clearly Gears 5 does as well. So kind of cool with that one. But not like it's different from going from your console to your place to your PC to mobile. Like, the controls are a bit different. But
yeah, they are.
I still think it's a wee bit better. And I know Injustice doesn't exactly count. And maybe because there's that little app that combines Injustice, Gods Among Us, and the second one.
Oh yeah, there was that. I do vaguely because I think they sort of
Did you
did that.
forget about that?
No, because I know they did that No, it's like very early crossplay with
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation All Stars with like Vitas and PlayStation 3. I remember that. That shows how old crossplay has sort of been around, but obviously not to the length that it is now.
I know they did
yeah.
the same thing with Injustice, but you had to go in as you had to link your Xbox and your Google Play.
Oh, okay, that's quite clever. What about you, John?
So, I mean, you already know. I've only at the time of recording, I've only got Game Pass. I've only got Ultimate. I've not delved into the whole PlayStation Plus. I can't remember what the top tier is called. I know you've got Essential.
Premium.
Oh, yeah.
Premium.
That sounds stupid. Yeah. So I've not delved into Premium yet. I've just got the Essential, so I can play online with you guys. But you know what? And just from an outsider's point of view, because I can't really give a fair evaluation of it without having actually used it. So just on a kind of outsider's point of view, I've not actually seen anything. And you brought up this, what do you call it? You brought up this point that
the price.
Yeah, I can't justify paying that.
It's even the middle one's about 85 or something.
Yeah,
I think it's like the middle one's 85.
Much cheaper.
If the premium was 85, yeah, I think it would be worth it. Not 100.
Yeah,
not in this current situation.
I mean, joke.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got some damn good games in it. It's got ACC. It's got Valhalla with very good games on there. Miles Morales, God of War. It's just not. And some of them you can stream. Admittedly, not the best quality because obviously you can't stream on PS5. Don't ask why. I don't know. Ask Sony. But even I have to be honest. There are games on there. I mean, it's just there are games, but it's just not enough. There are good ones, but just not that many.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's still relatively new to us in the UK. I'm not sure how long it's been over in the States or in North America.
I think it's about a month. I think it was about a couple of weeks before us. I think I had about 2 weeks before us. So
all right, so realistically, it's still in like infancy stage. So
oh yeah,
there are going to be teething issues, and in 6 months down the line, it could be a completely different ball game. But for me, at that price, I'm not going to get it. They could have
Oh, I
great
don't-
games on there, but
No, even one of
No.
our guys, even one of our guys, Andrew, who assassinate Orange, even he, because he's done the same thing with me, and he's got it till next year, and even he has said, at this current situation, it's not worth 100 quid.
no
It is
chance.
no. I mean, as he says, great choice of games, just not worth 100 quid.
No, I don't
Drop
think
the
so.
price. No,
I mean, even with the Xbox, like the original when they first started doing Game Pass, that was around like $15.99.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
about 10 of it.
Ultimate right now, that is so much, at least a couple dollars cheaper than that.
yeah,
Yeah,
But it has so many better perks. Like you have
no, I
the
agree.
game perks that are added on to it as well that you could just redeem
No.
those codes.
Do you know? I think the main thing I actually have to say, especially with Game Pass, especially in the streaming, is two things. One, you can use if you play your PC, as long as you've played it before, the save files will cross over from your console
Yeah.
to the streaming and the DLC. If you try and do that on your PS5 or 4 streaming games, they go, yeah, we can't do that. And also, yeah, we can't even use the DLC. You're thinking, well, why? Like, I don't think it's that difficult. If Xbox can do it, seriously, don't think it's that difficult. But then saying that, Google Stadia, I don't need to say anything more than that. And how well that went. And
yeah.
I mean,
That's true. That is a colossal failure.
Yeah, although Luna's not too
Yeah.
bad. If you know about that one.
I don't think I've used Luna.
Luna's Amazon. I think it's still in the early days. Watch that video when it comes out.
Okay.
Because we'll be talking about this in the the Google Cloud situation, but in a
Bro,
later video.
I'll keep an
But,
eye on that.
Yep.
But yeah, I just that price for me it is a big no-go. But you know what? I have used Game Pass. I still use Game Pass, and I can't fault it. I'll be completely honest. I have no issues with it at all. The price I think is really good for
No, it's not too bad.
what you get with it is even better. And for me, so obviously I've got an Xbox and I'm PC gaming a lot more nowadays as well. I've got the best of both worlds
Yeah.
because ultimate I get Game Pass on both. So I'm laughing, you know, I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. I'm not spending overly a lot of money to play some really good games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm living in an ideal world. But
I mean,
for me,
heck,
I
with
think it walks
Assassin's-
PlayStation.
even with the Assassin's Creed Origins deluxe pack for both the game as
Yes.
well as the
Yes, that
perks.
was. This is actually something I do want to actually mention. There's a little loophole to anyone who's interested. There are, especially let's say, if you own a copy of, let's say, Rainbow Six Siege,
Mhm.
okay, and or used copy of your Rainbow Six Siege. If you already own it, you do know you can just quickly download the DLC for that, and they will give you that no questions asked.
I didn't
That's
know
what I
that,
did with
to be
me.
fair.
No, if you let's say, because I did that because I already had like Rainbow Six Siege,
Yeah.
and when they announced they did the deluxe edition on Xbox, if you go into your files, like and download it, you can quickly download year 1 and year 2s
Oh,
on
nice.
there while
Okay.
you've got Game Pass, and then when it runs out, you still got it.
I'll have to check that out.
I mean, even then with that perk, like it's literally just like one of those easy redeemed.
Yeah, it's something. If you've
DLCs.
already owned the game, it is worth doing, definitely. Because I mean, because you can't do that. Although, and actually, speaking of which, I know they're about to end this, which is sad about because they're about to end the Xbox 360 games on Gold. However, little tip: if there is a 360 game you have bought through Games Gold, even if you run out of Games of Gold, you can still play or download the 360 games.
Yep.
You can't do that with Xbox One. You used to, but then suddenly decided to scrap it. Don't ask. But I mean, again, you can't do the PlayStation. Well, especially if you try and stream that, it doesn't work.
I'll give you another tip as well. Talking
Yeah.
about 360, completely unrelated subject, but on my YouTube channel, I did an Xbox 360 video.
I think I know what you're on
And
about. Yeah.
someone brought up about Crackdown. And I was like, oh, I'll have to
Oh
buy
my
it and check it
word.
out. And it was like, dude, both the Crackdown games on the 360 are now free on the Microsoft Store. I was like, what? That's not publicized anywhere. So I got Crackdown 1 and 2 for nothing, just through my 360.
I'd
There
heard
is,
about
and
this.
apparently there's quite a few games. If you hunt it, there's quite a few AAA games that are on 360
You
now.
know, there is one that's talked about.
on.
Oh, what is it? What is it? It's on Xbox. It was a very cult following, very much cult following, and gets a lot of love, and it has its followers. And I can't remember what it was called.
Definitely not Halo.
No,
Nope.
no.
I was
This is
joking.
Xbox.
It
This
was
is
a joke.
Xbox.
Nope.
It was a joke.
There is one I'm aware of. Oh, what was it called? Very famous. Very famous. It's getting a lot of talk about recently because I think the server's about to be turned off for the online, but you can still play it. And I've forgotten what it was called. And because it originally was, I think it was about 20 quid originally on Xbox, but they've now given it away for free on. But I'm just trying to find it. So bear with me just a second while I'm just going to go and find it. Not Halo, not that. Although they have made PUBG free.
Yeah.
No. Flip. Oh, flip. I think it was like Soul Reach or something.
No idea.
There. Okay, I have an idea. Because I know I can do it through this way because I follow the guy through YouTube. So, and it was the guy who told about it through that. So I'm gonna go through here. There you go. What was it called? Phantom Dust.
I won't lie, I've never heard of it.
Nope.
Yep, same.
Not many, a lot of people don't, but it had a very much cult following. It was sort of meant to be like a card collecting game
Oh.
with real life. And so basically they had these powers and each one had their own little abilities and stuff.
That's
It was-
cool.
It looks amazing actually. It's got a bit of a following back since a video came out talking about it because it was a Japanese thing and then they like cancelled it and then they then released it and then they were going to make a sequel, a remake, and then that didn't happen. Then they've now made it free on Xbox, so anyone can play.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Phantom Dust. It's a proper full game on Xbox that anyone can play.
I
But
have to check it out.
it's interesting. But no, I'm trying. Is there anything else you need to mention about Plus or Game Pass we haven't mentioned already?
Not I
Thinking
can
about it.
think of.
No, I mean
I do
I
know
would-
the perks change every few months and such.
that is. Yeah, they do got the like freebies for like stuff through like Halo,
I know that-
Fortnite.
Infinite
Cool,
one
guys.
has stayed quite a while.
Yeah, that one has.
Yeah, I've seen
one
that
has.
on there so many times. Every
No, 'cause I
time
would
I'm
say-
on in there, it pops up.
Yeah, no, the one I would say there are. I would say the only thing is I would say the thing is Xbox don't take games off as common as PlayStation does, or add
Yeah.
them really.
Yeah,
Xbox
that's
With
does
how
it a
many
lot
games
more.
there are on there, they
Game
will
Pass.
cycle through those games.
Yeah, the only one I
Yeah.
would say that sometimes is a problem is, and it's not Xbox and PlayStation. 'Cause I know they've got the same problem. Is for flip's sake, Take-Two. Because every time they try and put a game up, they're only up there for like 3 months or so.
Oh, brilliant.
Like Red Dead Redemption, GTA, they don't really like keeping the games up because at the moment they've got GTA, Red Dead Redemption up, and I think it's leaving in September.
Yeah.
I think
And they
with that though, it's because they're still so popular. It's like, oh, let's give people a chance to play it for free. They know that they're going to be popular, and then they know that they're going to have a nice surge in sales as well
Yeah.
because it's disappeared off Game Pass or it's disappeared off PlayStation Now or Plus, whatever it is. Yeah, we need to rebuy it now, and they're going to have a nice little surge in sales again.
Yeah, but then it annoys everyone.
Yeah, of course it does.
No, it does. And I would say please, for the love, could we stream it, please? Please, I would love to stream it because it would take up so little room.
Yeah, exactly. It's
again,
a
we'll
bulky old game.
Yeah, which I will mention again in the cloud streaming video, which will either be after this or before this. Who knows when that goes out. Anyway, but no, I would say no. I think that's the one thing you have to also. I think is also you have to bear in mind is how many times does Xbox and Sony put up games? Because I would say Xbox put more games up a month. They may, and I mean they probably put up maybe more than they lose most times.
Yeah, I'd say
They have
so.
at least like 5 to 10 that they put up every so often.
And they lose a
And-
couple, but
Yeah, no,
And
like
normally
even
if
with the notifications on the app, like you will get notifications about any updates about certain games.
you don't get
Such,
upsetting.
for example, with the Minecraft Bedrock sneak peek. With
Yeah.
the fact that you can join service between the Bedrock as well as the. I believe it
Oh,
was
the standard.
PC
Yeah, I
one.
know. On
Yeah.
Java. Yeah, no,
And
that's a good point.
that is something that they do. And even with just skin pack updates, they will do that with.
No. No, I
But
think that's,
as
I
long
think,
as it's like
yeah.
on your main game playlist, those are the updates you will get.
No, I would say no. I would say that's actually a good point because I don't think Sony really update. It's like, oh, by the way, this is like these have come out, these are released. Where Xbox do that as well in notifications, as very much in game where you have to do a bit of hunting on
Yeah.
PlayStation. I mean, if you're using the PlayStation browser for the PC, my lord, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. It doesn't have a search bar.
Jeez.
It has no search bar, and you have to go through
that's the
finding
good
it.
thing about Game Pass, though. Like, there's that
It has
search
a
bar
search
for a
bar.
specific one you're looking for.
Yeah, at least it has a search bar. I mean, it doesn't even work. I can't even get PlayStation Plus to work on my PC, as I said. But it's the search bar that just put one in. It just makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to go. And also, it doesn't make sense because I remember it was one of the. Actually, I do have questions that seriously who goes and checks through like, yeah, this is fine. Because I remember I was going through a section. Yeah, it was kids and family section. And I don't know if I think it's still there on the PC version, on the console version, where they put I think it was Blasphemous in there. In the kids section. You're like, is someone like checked what Blasphemous is? Just checking, because I've played it. I'm thinking I can assure anyone that is not kid friendly.
I
So
can
would say
only
that's
assume no one's checked it.
No. Like I said, I think it hopefully has changed. I think it was through the early days.
Yeah.
But no, I would say that's actually one thing. 'Cause I would say
It's
I
not-
think
no.
Xbox are also better for kids games than they are on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'd
I
say
think-
I'd say so.
Although I
But
think
then again, I feel like they go more by their game ratings as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So,
true.
and I'm pretty sure they would look at the blurb for the game as well.
What,
Yeah,
you'd
I
like-
think
It's
that's
like, yeah,
also-
no, that doesn't seem like a kid-friendly game. No.
I mean, I would say before, I mean, did you ever play PlayStation Now, John? At all? Ever?
Yeah, I had it. I had it for a good year, and you know what? I got rid of it because there wasn't much on there that really appealed to me in the end.
No, I
because
think
there was nothing new coming on.
no. I think that was the main problem. There was like nothing ever new coming on, and if it was only like 3 games or 2 games. Like that's been out for a while. I don't want to play that.
Yeah,
now.
I got it, and I was like, oh, there's some good things on here. And then I'm looking in like 2 months, and I'm like, it's the same old stuff. And then like, I don't think I rarely saw anything new go up.
No, I think this is what they're trying to do with the new PlayStation Plus. Is that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
I mean, yes. Again, they're not something that many, but they're actually good games. I mean, there's literally I think about 5 Assassin's Creed games
that's good.
and good ones, including the Ezio Collection, Black Flag, Unity, and Liberations, and Rogue.
Okay, Black Flag was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that was
I
the
love Black Flag.
first Assassin's
Flag was good.
Creed game I played.
Actually, I'll give you. Actually, let me just look up what they've just added. What they're adding onto PlayStation. Because I can tell. Well, because I can give you the info.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be
'Cause I can then
interesting
tell you-
actually, because I'm gonna get up the list of what they're about to add to Xbox Game Pass, and
okay,
we
good
can
idea.
compare what's
Oh, yeah,
good
no,
that's
I need
coming
to
up.
do that as well.
Okay,
Don't get over here.
So these are the hang on, let's see if I found a list. Okay, these are the games. Okay, I'll give it the 2 classics that I'm adding, because I'm adding 2 PSP classic games.
Hmm.
We've got No Hitter Is Allowed on PSP.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
they're
Loco-
finally adding that. Okay.
Loco Roco Midnight Carnival as well.
Okay.
So what we're getting on the brilliant PlayStation Premium, we're getting Assassin's Creed Unity,
Nice.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection, Saints Row 4 Reelected and Gat Out of Hell, Spirit of the North Enhanced Edition, no idea what that is, Ice Age Scrapped Nutty Adventure, Jumanji the video game, Paw Patrol on roll, and Ready Set Heroes.
Yeah, so there's some really strong games there.
Yeah, I think
I know a lot of the Assassin's Creed are on Game Pass at the minute because I've been playing. Well, I saw Origins go up, and I was looking through my selection. I was like, oh, that's one of my most recent purchases of Assassin's
I mean
Creed.
they've all.
but
I
there
think
you
they're also looking like actually. If I'm also looking at, I think they're adding also Stray, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy Remake Intergrade, and Avengers
go. Nice.
as well.
Yeah, see, Avengers,
Avengers
and
already has been
Guardians of the
on there.
Galaxy, and they're both on Game Pass at the minute.
And
Like, I
part of
know
it, but we do get
Avengers
Final
and
Fantasy.
Guardians of the Galaxy has already been on there for a while.
But we are
Yeah,
getting Final
they're
Fantasy.
still on there. Yeah, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy would be a decent one.
That's going to be a really popular one.
Okay,
Hopefully-
so is that everything confirmed that's going on there at the minute?
That is from the official Sony PlayStation blog. They've released it 2 days ago.
Nice. Okay, so I'm on the Xbox website, and all of these, half of this list went on yesterday,
Yeah,
and the other half went on the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
You've got Respect V, no idea what that is.
Nope.
Match Point, which I'm actually playing at the minute, great game.
right.
s-
Oh yeah, the tennis game. That looks
yeah,
interesting.
a couple of kid-friendly games. My Friend Peppa Pig and
Oh yeah.
Adventure City Calls. Probably going to avoid both of those.
I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by
I'm not
Peppa
gonna-
Pig just to see
I'm gonna
why
avoid
is a
them
Peppa
too.
Pig game. I might just stream that just to figure out what on earth that is.
You've got Power Wash Simulator,
Very popular.
which, yeah, I know a lot of people
I'm
talk
curious to
about
see
that.
how that's gonna play out.
And
Like, I might
Yakuza
have to
Zero.
because I'm curious.
Yes, must play. That's a must play.
What else? There's another Yakuza game that's just hit.
No, it was Kawari. Kawari, I think it was.
Yeah. That one went up yesterday.
Yep.
And you've got Yakuza 2 Kawari as well.
Yeah.
Road
another good
96 looks kind of interesting.
That's amazing. I literally just played it. It is an absolute game of the year contender.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll
It
have to
is
check that out.
no, genuinely, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was getting a lot of love last year, and it's very well done. It's like a political. You play as these teenagers trying to escape through the border, and it's like each time you play differently and increases the story when you play. So if a character gets shot, arrested, or escapes,
Brilliant.
it
Yeah,
continues
let's
over.
not get shot.
What
not.
else? We've got Escape Academy. You've
That intrigues me for a
got-
friend of mine. I do have someone on my.
I think that looks quite good.
Hmm.
You've got Last Call BBS, which is kind of like a weird, or not weird, a retro like puzzler game.
Right.
And you've got Overwhelm, and there's actually a few that they've not listed there either. I know. Yeah, so you've got DJ Max. No, sorry, I'm an idiot. That is it. DJ Max. That's Respect V. I was looking through this list and I was like, that's not listed on there. What else have you got? Oh, House Flipper went on this month as well.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
no, I
that was
saw
that was
that.
a bit of fun. That's a bit of fun.
And then obviously you've got the updates and that. You've got there's an update for
Yes.
Avengers. You've got
I think it did like an up. It's like a new version of Minecraft as well. They've added in there.
yeah.
There's the Minecraft preview, which is basically
Yeah.
for those who own Minecraft. It allows you. It's a kind of more of a DLC that allows you to
Early access stuff.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, and then you've got the perks,
actually just
which
looking at that.
are Fall Guys. You've got a rabbit costume. There's a pack on FIFA
Yeah.
22, a summer bundle on
cares?
MLB The Show, and there's a Warthog bundle
Yeah.
on Halo Infinite.
Ye-
And there's a bundle on Century Age of Ashes, which I've never played in my life.
I will say, games coming out, Sony's got a better choice. There may be to pick a few from Xbox, like Yakuza, Power Wash, Flipper, Road 96. But Sony's done it with the announcements of the most recent one. With like you're getting about 5,
Yeah.
6 Assassin's Creed games. You're getting Final Fantasy, Stray day one.
Yeah, but then again, Xbox has already beat them to that.
Yeah, exactly. Apart from 2 of them that you mentioned, they're already on Game Pass anyway.
Not Assassin's Creed games.
They are on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
All the
Alright,
ones that you
I'm
listed
on
are
it.
on there.
Oh, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I know Valhalla isn't.
But yeah, so
I have Valhalla. I don't need to.
out
I
of
just do it for the streaming.
the list, if you've got access to none of them games, then yeah, the PlayStation list is better, but they're already on Game Pass, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
they're playing catch up. I think
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, but
fair
I think
to say, I think what's fair to say is that yes, the PlayStation 1 is extortionately expensive, but
Yeah.
both give you like a very good selection of games. If break that down. So what we're saying, Ultimate, I think is $14.99 a month, something like that.
15. I think it's about it's tenner. I think it's tenner a tenner a month. I think it is at the moment.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, John, did you bring up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I
Shredder's
forgot about
Revenge?
that. I
That's really, really
completely, yeah, a lot of people are talking about that at the minute. It's meant to be a
That was
fantastic
recently added.
game. I need to
it's meant
get
to be
on
like
that actually.
it's meant to be it's like meant to be good as the arcade game. So.
Yeah, it basically
Yep.
is. It's like a modern arcade game. I'll stream that actually. So when you actually break down the PlayStation Plus Ultimate, it works out. It's only £8.33 a month, but it's the fact of paying it up front is
Just
if they
obviously
broke it
most
down
families
monthly,
go no.
even
yeah.
if they bought it out at a tenner a month, then yeah, I'd probably be more inclined to get it, but I
About
can't
15.
justify that money.
No, I think it's about 15 a month at the moment.
US wise, it's like literally just $12, including tax. So it's not that bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's put a
And
whole
the
new spin
original
on
gold
things.
was around like $16 a month.
Yeah,
was true.
exactly.
I remember, wasn't it?
That was hard to
Wasn't it Xbox were originally going to play? Actually, I will say one thing. Most of the time, Xbox do listen to their fans more than Sony do.
Yeah.
Because I will say, because weren't
Accurate.
Xbox going to up the price or something? I can't remember whether they're going to up something. Up the price of Game Pass or Ultimate. No, that was it.
No,
They were
that was
gonna-
the Xbox Live.
Yeah, they were going to
Yeah.
up the price of Xbox Live to basically make it very close to Gold Ultimate. To basically people go, Gold Ultimate, please. And the uproar of that went, sorry.
Yeah, we messed up.
Yeah, no,
sorry,
we done fucked up.
Please,
We're gonna
please stop
get
with the
it-
pitchforks.
Yeah.
Sony
Please stop
let
threatening my
Put the
families.
pitchfork down.
Yeah, Sony have only done it recently with one thing, and that was them about to turn off the Vita and the storefront for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I
Three.
was surprised at how many people got an uproar on that.
No, I think it was just because I think obviously games, especially my Vita, I think it was because a lot of games are still on there. There was problems, and obviously with that whole situation, it was a bit tricky.
Yeah,
I think it's not like Xbox. Once you own it, you own it.
Yeah.
PlayStation's a bit more tricky to reinstall stuff, so I can understand their reasoning.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say, regardless, both subscription bundles are good. I think for me, it's the price of the PlayStation 1 that I'm kind of avoiding it at the minute, and I'm happy with what I get from Game Pass because it allows me to do my gaming everywhere, like PC and PC and
Mobile.
console and mobile. Yeah, I often overlook mobile, but yeah, I think that was a more in-depth discussion than I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we'll
At least
quickly.
we have like all three of us end up using it more than we think we do.
Yeah, that's true. That is very
Okay.
true. We'll have to touch back on this subject in like 6 months' time when PlayStation have got out of their teething stage. See
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah,
a fair
no.
battle then.
Hopefully, I'll be able to make that.
100%.
Actually, knowing schedule wise, I probably would be able to.
We'll make sure you make it. Guys, until next time, I'm going to quickly wrap it up before we get cut off. Thank you for joining. Remember to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Larry, Peach, thank you for joining, and we will see you all very, very soon. Peace and love. Goodbye.